We are living in a digital overload. The average person checks their phone 96 times a day. That's once every 10 minutes. Studies show that we spend nearly 6 hours a day staring at screens, more time than we sleep. Yet, most of us don't even realize how these constant digital distractions are affecting our well-being. From sleep problems to stress, our devices are taking a toll. But it doesn't have to be this way. A digital detox can help you break free from the chaos and regain control over your life. In this video, I'll show you 6 powerful tips to unplug and simplify your existence. You'll learn how to create screen-free spaces in your life, tame the constant noise of notifications, and reclaim your time for real, meaningful moments. It's time to step back from the screen and reconnect with what truly matters. Stay with me to discover how small changes can lead to big results, and how a simpler, calmer life is just a few steps away. Ready to get started? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. The Screen-Free Sanctuary. Crafting your digital escape in today's world, screens are everywhere. We look at our phones first thing in the morning, and we scroll through them right before bed. But creating a screen-free sanctuary can be your first step toward a digital detox. It's about setting aside spaces where no screens are allowed. Studies show that having a dedicated screen-free area can improve focus and sleep quality. When your mind isn't overstimulated by your phone, you can truly relax and recharge. This space could be your living room, your bedroom, or even a corner with a comfy chair. Think of it like a mini retreat, where you're free from the buzz of your phone and the stress of emails and notifications. Psychologist Dr. Sherry Turkle, in her book Reclaiming Conversation, explains that digital distractions harm our relationships. By carving out time without screens, you nurture your connection to yourself and the people around you. Make this sanctuary a ritual. Every evening, spend 30 minutes away from screens. Use this time to read a book, meditate, or do some light stretching. You'll be surprised at how much clarity you can gain from just a few moments of stillness. The key is to make it consistent. Your screen-free sanctuary becomes your reset button at the end of a busy day. Chapter 2. Notifications no more. Mastering the art of silence. The constant pinging of notifications can feel like a never-ending assault. Whether it's emails, social media alerts, or group messages, they disrupt your focus and take a toll on your mental health. In fact, research by the American Psychological Association found that constant digital interruptions contribute to increased stress and anxiety. So, what's the solution? It's time to hit mute. First, begin by turning off non-essential notifications. This can include social media updates, email alerts, or even the news. Research shows that when you mute these distractions, you'll experience a significant drop in stress levels. A 2019 study published in the Journal of Behavioral Addictions found that people who limit phone notifications are more productive and less anxious. This simple change can make a huge difference. Once you've muted your notifications, take it a step further by setting boundaries. For instance, designate specific times of day to check your email or scroll through social media. This prevents you from constantly jumping into reactive mode every time your phone lights up. Over time, you'll notice that your brain isn't in a constant state of alert, and you'll be more present in whatever task you're doing. A key point from Digital Minimalism by Cal Newport is to make your technology work for you, not the other way around. By controlling when and how you interact with your devices, you gain back your mental space. It might take some time, but soon enough, the silence will feel like a breath of fresh air. Chapter 3. Tech-free rituals. Rediscovering the lost art of presence. We've all heard about the benefits of mindfulness, but what does it really mean in today's digital age? To truly unplug, you have to create tech-free rituals that help you stay grounded. Think about activities that don't require technology: walking in nature, reading a paper book, or even practicing a hobby like painting or knitting. These simple practices help you reconnect with the world around you, without the constant distraction of your screen. Incorporating tech-free rituals into your day isn't just beneficial for your mental health, it also boosts creativity. A study conducted by the University of California showed that spending time offline increases brain activity in areas related to problem-solving and creativity. This is because when we step away from screens, we give our brains the space to wander and think more deeply. It's like a mental reset. One of the easiest tech-free rituals is journaling. Just 10 minutes a day can help you process your thoughts and clear mental clutter. You might write about your day, your goals, or even your emotions. Studies show that journaling helps reduce stress and enhances memory. The act of writing down your thoughts is a simple yet powerful way to unplug. You can also try mindfulness exercises, like deep breathing or yoga. These rituals promote mental clarity, reduce anxiety, and improve overall well-being. Interestingly, Dr. John Kabat-Zinn, a pioneer in the field of mindfulness, explains that practicing mindfulness regularly can actually change the structure of your brain, making it easier to focus and feel calm. Incorporating these rituals into your day might feel like a challenge at first, especially if you're used to a tech-heavy routine. But remember, small changes lead to big results. Start with just 10 minutes of tech-free time each day, and gradually increase it. You'll soon realize how much peace and clarity these simple moments can bring. Before we move on to the next chapter, don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how to simplify your life and truly unplug. Hit the bell icon to stay updated. Chapter 4. Minimalist Mindset. Digital Purging for Mental Clarity. A minimalist mindset isn't just about decluttering your physical space. It's about applying that same simplicity to your digital life. Digital clutter can be just as overwhelming as a messy room, so it's time to start purging. Research by the University of California found that people with cluttered digital spaces report higher stress levels and less productivity. So, let's tackle that inbox, delete unnecessary apps, and clear out digital noise. Start by unsubscribing from emails you never read. It may seem small, but it can have a big impact. According to a survey by Campaign Monitor, the average person receives 121 emails daily. That's a lot to manage, and many of them end up being irrelevant. By cleaning out your inbox and unsubscribing from junk, you can reduce the mental load and focus on what truly matters. Next, take a look at the apps on your phone. Do you really need all of them? According to a 2021 study by Deloitte, the average person has 40 apps on their phone, but they only use 10 regularly. This means that many apps are just taking up space and distracting you. Delete the apps you don't need, and you'll find that your phone becomes a tool for efficiency rather than a source of distraction. Digital purging doesn't end with apps and emails. It also includes your social media accounts. Unfollow people, pages, and groups that no longer add value to your life. A study by the University of Pennsylvania found that reducing time on social media can lead to significant improvements in mental health. So, take a moment to clean up your feeds and create a space where only positivity and value remain. The more you remove unnecessary digital distractions, the more mental clarity you'll gain. Digital minimalism, as Cal Newport explains in his book Digital Minimalism, isn't about abandoning technology, it's about using it intentionally and thoughtfully. The goal is to create a tech environment that serves you rather than controls you. Chapter 5. Time-limited tech. Unlocking the power of intentional usage. Time is precious, and how we use it matters. One of the best ways to simplify your digital life is by implementing time-limited tech usage. This means setting boundaries for how much time you spend on certain apps or activities. Studies show that people who use screen time limits are more productive and less stressed. In fact, a 2020 study by the American Psychological Association found that screen time limits help improve mental well-being by reducing feelings of anxiety and depression. One way to implement time limits is through apps that track your usage. Tools like Screen Time on iPhone or Digital Wellbeing on Android allow you to monitor and restrict your screen time. By setting limits on social media or entertainment apps, you can make sure you're using your time more intentionally. According to the World Health Organization, the recommended screen time for adults is no more than 2 hours of recreational use per day. When you limit your tech usage, you begin to free up time for more meaningful activities. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through social media, you might find yourself reading, exercising, or spending quality time with loved ones. A study from Harvard Business Review found that people who limit screen time are happier and feel more connected to the world around them. Another strategy is time blocking. This involves scheduling specific periods during your day to check emails, use social media, or catch up on news. By putting limits on these tasks, you prevent them from eating up your entire day. This strategy helps you stay focused and be more present in each activity. Over time, you'll notice that your productivity increases and your stress levels decrease. Remember, the key is balance. Using technology intentionally means that it supports your goals, rather than detracts from them. As author Cal Newport says in Digital Minimalism, we must reclaim control over how we use technology. By setting clear boundaries, you regain control over your time and focus on what truly matters. Chapter 6. The Analog Revival. Reclaiming the joy of the real world in a world dominated by screens, it's easy to forget the joy of the analog world. Reclaiming the simplicity and joy of offline activities can be one of the most powerful strategies in your digital detox journey. Think about it. How often do you find yourself simply enjoying a quiet moment without a screen? In a 2021 study by the University of British Columbia, researchers found that people who spend more time in nature have better mental health and lower stress levels. This is because analog experiences help ground us and restore a sense of peace. Start by embracing the real world around you. Take walks in nature, visit local parks, or sit outside to enjoy the fresh air. You'd be surprised at how much clarity and relaxation you can find just by being present in the moment. According to a study published in Psychology Today, nature exposure has been shown to improve cognitive function, reduce stress, and boost creativity. Another way to embrace analog activities is by picking up a hobby. Whether it's cooking, painting, knitting, or gardening, engaging in hands-on activities brings a sense of fulfillment that screens can't provide. These analog experiences help you connect with your creative side and provide a break from the overstimulation of digital devices. Journaling is another fantastic analog practice. Taking just 10 minutes each day to write about your thoughts, feelings, or experiences can bring incredible benefits. Studies show that journaling can reduce stress, improve memory, and boost overall well-being. It's a simple yet powerful way to disconnect from technology and reconnect with yourself. Spending time with loved ones without digital distractions is also essential. Set aside time each week for a phone-free meal or activity with friends or family. This helps you reconnect on a deeper level and creates meaningful memories. As author Sherry Turkle writes in Reclaiming Conversation, the more we communicate through technology, the less we talk to each other face to face. The analog revival is about rediscovering the simple joys of life. Whether you're exploring nature, engaging in hobbies, or connecting with others without screens, these offline moments enrich your life in ways that digital experiences simply can't. By making room for analog experiences, you reclaim the joy of the real world and create a sense of balance that technology can't provide. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to hit the subscribe button and share this video with someone who could use a digital detox. Thanks for watching.